Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Rivaldo! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tries to pass it through. Rooney could try cutting inside here. Cech claims it. Safe hands. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. Oh, super find. So much time and space here. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that.
And Marmouche! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the up.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Nicely weighted ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rivaldo. Tries a measured ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten.
Good purposeful running this.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Basten was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Van Basten. Messi. And it's Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot for a shot! Ruud van Nistelrooy, without question, Jim, a giant amongst strikers.
Well, what I found so admirable about him, Peter, was his courage. There were plenty of sceptics who doubted his ability.
Liverpool have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cech pulls off a sensational save. Rice. Messi.
Tries to pass it through.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And this is Van...
Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he was alert to it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Nistelrooy. Marmoush.
Now it's Van Basten. Borussia Dortmund do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
And he's managed to get free. Here it is, crossed in.
Oh, what a shoot! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That
real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such...
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! He's got it all! And they're at it again in double quick time. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Messi. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Roberto Carlos goes sliding in. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
This is Batistuta. Decent chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Rodri. Borussia Dortmund have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control. And Van Nistelrooy! He has done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
There will be 3 minutes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we've reached half-time.
Borussia Dortmund are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Borussia Dortmund 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And the action is back on the way. Kimmich. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. That is good alertness. And it's Rivaldo. Looking for the run. Has a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Kimmich. Just eases him off the ball. Van Nistelrooy. And this is Rivaldo. And this is Rooney. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And he's going to have his name taken. Rijkaard. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Koundé, deftly away. Kimmich. Messi. Rodri. The most accurate pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he nearly went all the way.
Marmoush just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
52.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header! And it's in! Marmoush is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And he shoots! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. That is a great pick out. Chance! They've done it! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly on...
Marmoush! And it's hit the woodwork and out! No mistake! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little
It's Rivaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rice. And it's Rooney. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 66.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Number 18, Batistuta. Coming on the field is...
Borussia Dortmund will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Can he get it through? Kimmich. Now it's Shevchenko. No, he's not getting past him there. Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Look at the space.
He's having a shot!
Off the post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Just 5 minutes left. Pass somewhat off target. Marmoush. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Van Basten providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's there to make the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 22.
Rijkaard has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Stoichkov.
And he welcomes it in.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Stoichkov. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Hefty. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That's a lovely, neat pass. Conte, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Van Basten, Batistuta, And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Dink through.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a throw-in.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Basten.
Borussia Dortmund have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, off the bar!
Well, Peter, the lethal Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the great strikers that defined a generation.
And English football in the early years of the 21st century was more or less his time and place.
Yeah, his hat-trick in early May certainly comes to mind. Give me any of those goals he scored that day, all great finishes.
And a week later, of course, his team had secured the title. Bastoni, Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Threads one in. He's onside!
And he was alert to it.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now.
Van Basten! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Van Basten. In with the challenge. Still goalless. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Rooney. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kimmich.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That's really well manoeuvred. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Oh, terrible pass.
Kimmich.
Borussia Dortmund really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Van Nistelrooy, a player who needs no introduction. Well played, that has snuffed.
Oh no, this does not look good.
They get a throw in. Hernandez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Van Basten. Batistuta looking for the run, and he's onside. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nicely shaped ball. Bastoni. Now it's Batistuta. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And this is Rooney. Hernandez. Rivaldo. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Batista.
And a chance!
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the first moment of real significance. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. And it's Koundé. Bastoni. Tries to play it through. Schüller gets a foot in here. Batistuta. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Borussia Dortmund ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
And that's another good win of the ball. Hernandez for Rice.
And here's Rooney.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. Koundé. Marmoush. Alexander-Arnold. For Messi. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Julio Cesar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Hernandez. Bastoni. Kimmich. And it's Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold, big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Van Basten at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Now it's Batistuta.
The attendance for this match
So we've reached the hour mark.
52.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And he can clear it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernandez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rijkaard. for Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. And it's been taken short.
Chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Kimmich. An instinctive delivery.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Marmoush is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And he cuts out the supply. Long ball upfield. Hernandez.
Oh, really well played.
Messi touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Marmoush!
Corner number 4 coming up here. It's going to be another corner, I think. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And that is masterful defending.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Corner count is
Number
rising.
66.
That's 6.
Alexander-Arnold. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
And it's been taken short.
Saka.
Saka is onto it.
Big chance!
And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's a pretty loose pass. Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Rijkaard.
Chance, surely!
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. Julio Cesar, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it!
Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Cech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a threatening ball.
And Van Nistelrooy!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. and reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. That's the throw.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 22, Omar Mamouche. Number 17.
Borussia Dortmund clearly
Messi.
now in lead
Number
preservation
12,
mode.
Van Basten. Coming on the field, number 24.
Beckenbauer.
Number
Liverpool
11,
looking to pass their way
Stoichkov.
through.
Number 9,
Kimmich.
Shevchenko.
Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Rooney. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Well, and that is that. Borussia Dortmund can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. The action has already started. He's on it, can he get away? Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Rivaldo picked out. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, delightful ball. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Marmoush is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Borussia Dortmund do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Batistuta. Messi. Now there's a fine ball.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Guardiola. De Ligt. And it's Rodri. Conte. Kimmich cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rivaldo. There's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Vestergaard. Rodri. 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Rooney. Conte. Alexander-Arnold. They're back on the ball again. Conte. And this is Rooney. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Rooney. Nicely shaped cross. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rivaldo. Alexander-Arnold. This is Batistuta. Vestergaard makes the interception. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Marmoush. That has been knocked clear.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Vestergaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Shot could be... Great chance! The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Van Basten. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vestergaard has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Marmoush! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Van Basten. Julio Cesar claims it. There's the whistle for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Borussia Dortmund leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead...
Van Basten! That's going to go a long way. Conte. Rivaldo. And this is Rooney. Rooney is on his own. It's Rooney! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's an errant pass. Alexander-Arnold.
Borussia Dortmund really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, good take in a good area. That is Sluta! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's a promising position. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Van Basten. He's free, he has decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi plays it short. Pings it across. A header! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Borussia Dortmund, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.